प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय all glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna, please accept my humble obeisances. This is Vinita Gandharvika Devidasi from Texas College Station, welcoming all of you to Bhakti Sangha conference call. I thank all of you for attending this session. Please forgive me for interrupting your ecstatic chanting. I would like to read the 10 offenses to the holy name which are to be avoided, written by Srila Vyasadeva in Padma Purana. 1. To blaspheme the devotees who have dedicated their life for propagating the holy name of the Lord. Second, to consider the name of demigods like Lord Shiva or Lord Brahma to be equal or to be independent of the name of Lord Vishnu. Third, to disobey the order of the spiritual master. Fourth, to blaspheme the Vedic scriptures or scriptures in pursuance to the Vedic version. 5. To consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna to be an imagination. 6. To give some interpretation to the holy name of the Lord. 7. To commit sinful activities on the strength of the holy name. 8. To consider the chanting of Hare Krishna as one of the auspicious ritualistic activities which are offered in Vedas as fruitive activity Karma Kanda. 9. To instruct a faithless person about the glories of the holy name. 10. To not to have a complete faith in chanting of the holy name and to maintain material attachment even after understanding so many instructions on this matter. It is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be Vaishnava must guard against these offenses in order to achieve the desired success of Krishna Prema. Once again, I thank everyone for joining today's Bhakti Sangha conference call. Before we move on to Srimad Bhagavatam class, may I know who all joined this morning?
Hare Krishna, Vinita Gandharvika Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Guru Maharaj, all glories to Gauranga and all the assembled devotees on the call. This is Harita from Missouri City, Texas. Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Harita Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining every day and chatting so beautifully. Welcome to the call.
हरे कृष्ण माता जी दंडवत प्रणाम शिला प्रभुपाद की जय गुरु महाराज की जय दिस इज अरविंद दास फ्रॉम शिकागो हरे कृष्ण
Hare Krishna Arvindaksha Prabhuji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Prabhu, for joining every day, giving your recitation. Welcome to the call.
Hare Krishna, Vinita Gandharvika Mataji, Yoga Vishnu Prabhupada and Guru Maharajis. My humble obeisances to you and all the devotees. This is Krishna Kumari Devidasi from Radha. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Krishna Kumari Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining every day and giving your recitation. Welcome to the call.
Hare Krishna, Vinita Gandharvika Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga, and all the glories to the assembled devotees. This is Manjri Leela Devidasi from Naperville. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Manjari Leela Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Mataji, for joining every day, chanting so nicely. Welcome to the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Vinita Gandharvika Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. My humble obeisances to all the assembled devotees. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. This is Param Bhavani Shama Devidasi from Baltimore, Maryland. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Param Bhavani Shama Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Mataji, for joining every day, giving your recitation. Welcome to the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Vinita Gandharvika Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. My humble obeisances to all the assembled devotees. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga. This is Sushmita from Canada.
Hare Krishna Shushmita Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining every day, giving your recitation, and all glories to your wonderful services to the group. Welcome to the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Is there anybody who would like to introduce themselves? Prabhuji has joined. We'll start, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Welcome to Bhakti Sangha conference call. Today we are very fortunate to have His Grace Samik Rishi Prabhuji to enlighten us on the topic of Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th canto, 11th chapter, 3 and 4 words. 4th verse. Before I hand over the call to Prabhuji, I request Parambhavani Shama Mataji please take over from here and give a brief introduction about Maharaj. Hare Krishna, over to you.
Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you for the opportunity to glorify Maharaj. His Grace Samik Rishi Maharaj is a disciple of Srila Prabhupada. Being a doctor by profession, he has done immense services to the devotee community and served the society by donating for lots of projects. For example, he donated the deities in the Philadelphia temple, and he made 3,000 temple units that serve as an altar in the villages. He also served as temple president of ISKCON, New Jersey for 15 years. He is known for his simplicity and humility. He is now an initiating guru in ISKCON. This was very brief introduction for Prabhuji, for Maharaj, sir. And handing over the call to you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Parambhavani Shama Mataji, for that brief introduction. Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Can you unmute, please, Maharaj? Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much for joining and giving your association. Happy Kartik to you, Maharaj, and please bless us that we can progress in this month. Over to you, Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamcha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Sri Vishakhanvitam Cha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Namami Haripriye Namo Mahavadandaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratushe Nama Panchakalpatarubhyasya Tapa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Nama Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advait Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prithaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Tacharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Nastapraye Svabhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhakti Bhavati Naistiki Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. This will be reading Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 7, Chapter 11, text number 3 and 4. The perfect society for social classes. You know, Varnashram. And but this topic is telling more or parampara, like the method of learning, like if you see directly, so our Anuman, Pratyaksha, that is seeing directly. Then Anuman. Anuman is you contemplate it, it may be like this. There is a smoke, you think that there is a fire. Pratyaksha means if you are seeing it, yes, it is there. But if you are seeing something, but it may be wrong, it may not be correct, because our seeing could be defective. We have four defects: cheating propensity, illusion, to be not have like so illusion, cheating propensity. We have limited sense of perfection, sense perception. So in this way, we cannot understand the Vedic truth by this means. There are two methods: ascending and descending. Ascending means we do by our experimental way, errors and most of the world. Why I should listen to somebody? I would do my own experiments. So in that way, people think that ascending process is the best. Why I should become slave to somebody? Why I should accept a guru? And they take so many bogus, sometimes bogus gurus. So all these things are defective. It has to be in parampara. If somebody is coming in parampara, is a spiritual master, and four orders, like four kinds of Vaishnavas, four Vaishnava Sampradayas. We come within that. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is another one. So, Sri Sampradaya, Rudra Sampradaya, Sri Lakshmi Sampradaya, Rudra Sampradaya, Kumar Sampradaya, Brahma Sampradaya. You are taking one of those, and then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he put important points out of all these four, and he started Achintya Vedam Ektattva. And we all come, started Brahma Sampradaya. Now, Krishna, Lord Brahma, he gave any Brahma, Hridaya, Adikave. He gave instruction to Brahmaji. Brahma gave it to his son, Narad Muni. Narad gave it to Vyas. Vyas, then subsequently, Vyas gave it to his son also, but then Parikshit Maharaj or Baldev Vidyabhushan and Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Baldev Vidyabhushan, Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, later on the same Bhaktivinoda Thakur gave Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj, and our greatest Srila Prabhupada, Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. So parampara goes on this. But why do we need a guru? Why do we? This is always the question. What is the qualification of a disciple? So we'll discuss some of those points. It's a very, very vast subject. So I will read text number 3. Bhavan Prajapati Sakshat Atmaja Parameskinah Sutanam Samato Brahmas Tapo Yoga Samadhi. O best of the Brahmanas, you are directly the son of Prajapati, Lord Brahma. Because of your austerities, mystic yoga and trance, you are considered the best of the Lord Brahma's sons. So this is the question, and Yudhishthira Maharaj is telling to Narad Muni that he wanted to hear more and more about the religion and ultimate goal of life. That is, ultimate goal of life is devotional service. He is asking Yudhishthira Maharaj after the Rajsumi Yajna and so many. So he is, Narad Muni is giving him the instruction, and Yudhishthira Maharaj is listening, and this is the Maharaj best of the Brahmana that is being told by Yudhishthira Maharaj. Text number 4. So it's the son of Prajapati. Initially, there were Prajapati that were born from the body of Brahma, Kashyap Prajapati, Daksha Prajapati. They are all sons of Brahma. But later on, this Prajapati were Manu, introduced from his right side, Manu and Shatarupa. And then there was, by the union of these two, then later on, it was not the Brahma directly produced, but the great sands, and they are producing in a Vedic way, according to the Vedic instructions, starting from Brahma and Sanskara. So, now the question again is being asked by Yudhishthira Maharaj to Narad Muni. Narayana Paramita Dharmam Gulyam Param Vidu Karuna Sadhavana Shantas Madvidhana Tatha Pare. Narayana Para, those who are always devoted to the Supreme Personality of God, Narayana Para. So, translation: for world by His divine grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada, no one is superior to you in peaceful life and mercy. So Narad Muni is the topmost of the saintly people, and he is very, very peaceful, he is very merciful, and no one knows better than you how to execute the duty. So Brahmanas in the sense, we say Brahmana and Kripanas. Kripana is opposite to Brahmana. Means who knows Brahma. That is Brahmana, who knows and who practices Krishna consciousness. That is Brahmana. And he is the topmost Brahmana, the best of the Brahmanas. And then you know how to execute the devotional service, how to perform devotional service. So therefore, you know all the principles of confidential will be his life. And no one knows them better than you. So you know the best. Please describe us about how one can learn, and how one can become a Brahmana, how can become a Vaishnava or worshipper of Krishna, and what is his qualification, and how one should take. So purport, Mr. Maharaj knew that Narad Muni is the superior, supreme spiritual master of human society, who can teach the path of spiritual liberation, leading to the understanding of the Supreme Personality of God. So he could teach us, and so he had many, many exalted Vaishnavas who became his disciples. Prahlad Maharaj, Ambarish Maharaj, Guru Maharaj, Yudhishthira. There's so many that he had disciples uh, that he taught them, just like even to the people like Mragrari, he was a hunter, and Chitraketu, Narad Muni came and made his son alive. So like this, there are many of those who took shelter, and that shelter means that you will be liberated from this material encounter. Birth, death, old age, disease, going through so many uh, lifetimes, 8.4 million lifetimes, species of life, rotting in the material world. So he is teaching us, same teaching we are getting through Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, same teachings are Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is teaching us. So we are in this parampara. And how do you know? Sadhu, Shastra, and Guru. It should be all three things should be together. We'll read purport more. Uh, Actually, it is for this purpose that Narad Muni compiled the Bhakti Sutra and gave directions in Narad Pancharatra. To learn about religious principles and the perfection of life, one must take instruction from the disciplic succession of Narad Muni. Narad to Vyas, and then they were started. Now there were 6 Goswamis. We don't see their names in somewhere they are part of the parampara, but they were disciples of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They wrote voluminous books, and same teachings was implied by people who came later on, Vishwanath Thakur, Baldev Vidyabhushan, Vivekananda Swamiji. So like this, our parampara is, you may say, Shiksha parampara. Like Bhaktivinoda Thakur never took Diksha, formal Diksha from Jagannath Babaji. His guru was different, but because he saw that he could give him more and more knowledge and approach to Krishna, and he could realize Krishna more, he took shelter of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, took shelter of Jagannath Babaji. So in this way, the parampara is the Shiksha parampara. Like Krishna is the original our Shiksha Guru, Krishna is the Shiksha Guru, and Balaram is the Shiksha Guru, Radha Rani is the Shiksha Guru. So Shiksha Guru could be many. I will give some example of how there could be many Shiksha Guru. So let me read the whole complete and then we talk about Shiksha Guru, Diksha Guru, Parampara. To learn about religious principles and the perfection of life, one must take instruction from the disciplic succession of Narad Muni. Our Krishna consciousness movement is directly in the line of Brahma Sampradaya. Narad Muni received instruction from Lord Brahma and in turn transmitted the instruction to Vyasadeva. Vyasadeva instructed his son Sukadeva Goswami, who spoke Srimad Bhagavatam. The Krishna conscious movement is based on Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita. Because Srimad Bhagavatam was spoken by Sukadeva Goswami and Bhagavad Gita was spoken by Krishna, there is no difference. Because in parampara, like spoken by Sukadeva Goswami, is Bhagavatam, but because he's learning what Krishna taught through Vyasadeva, so he's teaching the same thing. It is not different whether you are listening from Krishna directly, or you are listening from now Guru, if they follow the same parampara. And then, so parampara means, suppose there is a ripened mango on the top of quite high up. If one is thrown, then it would be broken. It would become dirty. But if there is a line of succession and you give from one to another, then it would come intact without any damage. So the knowledge that come unbroken succession of the spiritual master, and that could impart the same knowledge which was given by Krishna to Brahma, Tene Brahma Hridaya Adi Kavi. She knew through the flute sound. So Bansuri, flute sound, is a Gayatri mantra. It's impersonal sound incarnation. Our home is also impersonal sound incarnation of the Lord. And so Brahmaji heard that. He heard through this Gayatri mantra, and then he expanded. That knowledge was expanded by Narad Vyasdev. The same knowledge that is uh, from one Veda, it became four Vedas and Puranas and Agam, and many. But parampara is important. You cannot go in a broken parampara, self-manifested personality. That you cannot go. So there is no difference between them. If we strictly follow the principles of discrete succession, we are certainly on the right path of spiritual liberation or eternal engagement in devotional service. So this is about talking. We will discuss about parampara, Guru parampara, how. So in Bhagavad Gita, there are verses and about parampara. That's how in 4:2. Bhagavad Gita was evam parampara praptam imam rajachyo vidu sakale nena mata yogo nasta parantapa. This supreme sign, that is the Krishna consciousness sign, was thus received through the chain of disciplic succession, and the saintly kings understood it in that way. So it was mostly saintly kings, but because in the course of time the succession was broken, since it was misguided or misinterpreted or mislaid or people change the words to put their meaning. So science says it appears to be lost. So the knowledge, original knowledge was intact, but there are so many bogus people and they wanted to. It was not Bhagavad Gita as it is, except Srila Prabhupada. Nobody wrote Bhagavad Gita as Arjuna understood through Krishna's instruction. It was all their own concoction. There are more than 1,000 even translation of interpretation of Bhagavad Gita in English. So there are in so many other languages also, but nobody became a devotee. And Arjuna became a devotee. That to prove that Prabhupada led thousands or millions of devotees. That is the proof of its potency and as it is, and it appeals to your heart. If it is you have a simple heart, it will appeal to you that this what this translation Prabhupada is writing on purpose, which is correct, it is correct. But many people they want to have a cheap adoration or cheap taking. Oh, you don't have to chant 16 now, just chant 4. Would be all right. Or you can eat anytime or don't have to follow Ekadashi. So many, like even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu time also, there were many sampradaya, Avla, Bhakta, many they again changed. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur corrected all of them. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu when he left, then again so many upper sampradayas. There were 12 upper sampradayas. Same thing when Krishna left and during the even time of Krishna, before Krishna, like sun god, he gave this instruction. Then all the way up to end of the Dwapar Yuga, about 5,200 years before. Practically, the knowledge that was there, that Krishna initially gave to Brahma, was lost, was misinterpreted, was so it was thrown. It was thrown out. Not that everything had to be changed, but it kept in proper perspective. Right? So that was given. All types of interpretations according to the personal whims. Unscrupulous commentators, they rose the need to re-establish the discrete succession. So, Krishna, he saw that there is a purpose of Gita appeared to be lost, and then the Gita is. So all also he gave through the Madhyama of Arjuna. So it's not it is just establishing the Bhagavad Gita principles to surrender to Krishna. Sarvadharman Parityaja, Mamekam Sharanam. It is not a book of fighting. Initially, it may appear that it will be less out, but we are diseased, we are suffering. There is an enemy within you. You have to get him out, and we have to fight. That is particularly the mind. Mind is our greatest enemy. And if we could conquer the mind, then naturally we will be able to advance in our path. We have to, like senses are going here and there, then like senses are as the horses, like our body is like a chariot. The senses are the horses, then the lagam, that is the mind, the driver, that is the intelligence, and the passenger is the soul. And we should go according to the passenger. So what passenger needs is to go back home, back to God. And so to do that, we have to have hierarchy. And that hierarchy, if we don't understand it, we have to understand through Guru Parampara, through the scriptures. So we have to just follow that. So there is a great need of this new edition of Bhagavad Gita. So Prabhupada, the Parampara means disciplic succession. He says that it is accepted that Gita is a philosophical inspiration. It is simply, if we accept that Bhagavad Gita, it is the science of God, song of God. It is tells us about, but if we accept it that, oh, it is another philosophical Gita, it's not something spiritual, then you are wasting your time in learning. Sir Evayam Mayatevya Yoga Prokta Puratana Bhakto Sime Sakache Rasham Etat Uttamam. This is the same ancient science of the relationship with the Supreme is to be told by me to you, because that is the qualification of the disciple, that you are my devotee as well as my friend, and can therefore not irsha, not envy. If envy, there is harm from low, then we cannot understand. And therefore understand the transcendental mystery of this science. So one should try to follow the disciplic succession from Arjuna, and thus be benefited by this great science of Srimad Bhagavatam. So initially, before starting, I was telling you that Pratyaksha Anuman, but there is third matter. Like you go by your own way of going up and learning this science, but you cannot only learn. There are many philosophies, and you have to accept this Guru, who is in the transcendental science. So and another process, other than this, is the descending process. So either you go up by yourself, and there will be so many path that you will get out. You will not be able to understand or grasp the sense of our life, but there is a descending process that is told by Krishna in disciplic succession. So if you could accept that, then we would be out of all this disease of experimenting, and maybe it may be correct, maybe this theory, perhaps they are, we will know later on, or we will be able to save the mankind, or we will treat this old age and death also, and future, and it never comes. So futuristic things never come. But Krishna is telling you directly that if you surrender to him, then at the end you will come to him and go back home, back to Godhead in his abode, and play with him. Yet that one and never complete the Dham. Once you go to this future kingdom, then you don't have to come back to this material world. So that is his promise. So, about making it about this, more about Guru and Parampara, there are many verses throughout scripture. Tadvidyapranipatyanam pariprashnamasya upadesham jnanam jnanimastapavarsam. So we have to learn the truth by approaching a spiritual master, inquire from him submissively, so not testing him, and render service unto him. That is essential. The self-realized soul can impart knowledge unto you because they have seen the truth. Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chitte Puriya Ekya or no Puriya. That you do make the teachings from the lotus mouth of the spiritual master one with your heart, and do not desire anything else. That is the duty of a disciple, is to just whatever he says, you just follow and do that. Not just listening from one ear and getting it out, but should be used practically in life and approaching service. So, Acharya Upasana, approaching a bona fide spiritual master. The brahmachari should go practice completely controlling his senses. That's very, very important. Mind, intelligence, that should all be controlled. Senses. So he should be submissive and should have an attitude of firm handshake with his spiritual master. With a great vow, the brahmachari should live at the Guru only for the benefit of the Guru. तस्मात् गुरुं प्रपद्येत जिज्ञासु से उत्तमं शब्दे परे च निष्णातं ब्रह्मणि उपशमास. Because Shabde Parecha Nishnat. Shabda Gyan is the Vedic knowledge. So he is Nishnat. He is perfect in that knowledge and he could impart you that knowledge. He can give to you that knowledge. You have to be surrender to the Guru, but you should be very, very inquisitive. What is your price for this? Laulyam of faith. Laulyam means you should be very, very fired up with learning more and more and more. Like somebody starts like reading Bhagavad Gita, they will go on reading until it finished. So that kind of desire should be there, burning desire in the heart. One who approaches a bona fide spiritual master can understand everything about his spiritual realization. So there are many verses and different places. Eva Vipra, even Kasi, Shudra Kenenai, Jai Krishna Tattva, Say Guru. One who knows the Krishna that who is Krishna, who are we, what is our relationship, what is Sambandha Gyan, what is the Vidi, what is Prayojan. So everybody should know our goal in life. And for that goal, we should put it. Means people, they study, but many people, they don't know what is my goal, what I will do. They are not so much money, they work hard, they do PhD, but what is the purpose of life? Unless they know that, then it's a wastage of time, it's a foolishness. So, whether it is, so one should not become a guru, one should not become a mother, father, or teacher, unless they could liberate you from this repeated birth and death. When you come, not going to the once we should be able to deliver our dependents, that is particularly birth and death again and again in the vicious cycle, should never become a spiritual master, father, husband, mother, or a worshipper, demigod. So, Shat Karamani, Mantras, Tantras, Nishma. So, even a Brahman is very learned in Vedic scripture and knows the six occupational duties of Brahman. He cannot become a guru or spiritual master unless he is a devotee. So, first qualification that he should be a devotee, lover of Supreme Lord, Krishna, personality of Godhead. If one born in a family of dog, it is Chandal. But if a pure devotee of the Lord, he can become a spiritual master. Yare dekho tare ko Krishna Upadesh, amare ke ayutare. It does not mean initiating guru, but teaching can be given to anybody. Whomever you see, whomever you travel with, you give the knowledge of Krishna. Krishna is the personality of God. Make these scholars and Prabhupada newspapers ask them, then who is the personality, not Godhead, but who is the supreme person you are teaching? But most people are impersonal. And they could not answer when Prabhupada asked this question, who is that God? They could not. But there was a boy who was nearby. So Prabhupada asked him, who is God? Supreme Krishna is the supreme personality of God. Prabhupada came to Suti. He went, laughing, and he went to his friends. They were very, very pleased by Prabhupada's gesture. So, by birth, everybody is should. And to elevate that, we need a guru. But by understanding necessary, the formation ceremony, there are many, many ceremonies. One is sanskar. One is twice born and may become a Brahman, and by realization of the Supreme Spirit, one actually becomes a Brahman. Chaitanya Charitamrita also, a cobbler, मुची है या सूची है यदि कृष्ण भजे मुची so is a cobbler, he could become a suchi, become a brahman, and then suchi है ना मुची है यदि कृष्ण त्याजे, you give up Krishna in your life, then even a brahman will become a muchi. Chakshudan Deluji, Chakshu means knowledge, darkness, tamsoma, deep. Let us go from tamas, andhakara, darkness, or agyan. Gyan ti mirandashe, jnananjan shlaka. Chakshurun militanena, tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. So, our knowledge Chakshu, Dan Dilaje, he gave us the knowledge, he gave us the eyes that we can understand and see. Janme Janme Prabhu Sri, Divya Gyan, Sarve Prokasi. Even Sanatan Goswami, he was very, very learned, many, many languages, very, very rich person. He was a minister, chief minister at the kingdom of Hussain Shah. But when he went to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was telling them, Ke Ami, who am I? Ke Ami, Kene Amai Jare Kapata. Why these 3 kinds of misery? Adi Devi, Adi Murti, and Adhyatmi. They are burning me. Iha Nahi Jani, Emane Hitane. I do not know what will benefit me, what I should do. So who am I? Why do the 3-fold miseries always give me trouble? If I do not know this, how can I be benefited? I don't even know what is good for me. So, Bhagavad Gita also, there is 2:7. that Karpanya dosha pahata svabhava tacchami tvam dharma samoha cheta samoha cheta yachayani shani shitam bruhi tanme shishaste hamshadi mam tvam prapannam. So Arjun, so far was friendly talks. He's saying, take my chariot in between the 2 armies, do this, do that. And his mouth was dry, he was completely confused, did not know what to do, what is my duty. Now he's surrendering that I surrender to you. I'm confused about my duty. And I lost all my composure because of miserly weakness. Why? Because he did not know the goal of his life, goal of fighting, why Krishna wanted to have this fight. I'm asking you to let me know for certain what is the best for me. Now I am your disciple and a soul surrendered unto you. Please instruct. So that Krishna is telling him that you are speaking learned words. You are mourning for what is not worthy of grief. Those who are wise lament neither for the living nor for the dead. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself is saying, my Guru more murkha dekhi karila sashan. The Guru saw me as a fool, therefore he chastised. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is telling to Prakashan Saraswati in regard to the importance of chanting his name. If you are chanting, you are like a years are coming, why don't you study Vedas or Vedanta Sutra? But he said that my spiritual master saw me as a foolish. He asked me to chant this. And my tears are flowing from my eyes. Even Chanakya Pandit is also one should fondle his son up to the point of 5 years. Therefore, one should administer punishment for the next 10 years. But when one son reaches the age of 16, one should act as a friend towards him. So, Lalane, Bhave, Roshan. Acharya, the Acharya, one should know the Acharya as myself, but he does not think that he is Krishna. Sakshat Haritmena Samast Shastri Uktas Tatha Bhav Vyata Eva Sakti Into Prabhorya Eva Vande Guru Sri Karnataka. So there are many quotes all over the scripture. We give about our what is our duty, what's our woman. How to get more about parampara. Why this parampara is necessary? Why do I need it? Why? So Arjun is just said in Karpanda Dosha. So Krishna had 3 points. His plan of this Kurukshetra battle was to place him instead on the throne so that it is a religious king, not like Buddhism. And to re-establish a religion in the world. So dharma. Yada yada hi tamasya glame bhavati abhyuthananya dharmasya sadatvanam sajanya. To deliver Bhagavad Gita for the benefit of humanity. The knowledge was broken. Broken means not like a piece of glass, but it was distorted. It was not doing its a proper job. People were not with Krishna conscious. So he wanted to give this knowledge true Arjun to all of us. So there is a absolute necessity of a spiritual master. So people they think that, oh, I could read also scripture. Why do we need a guru? So that question may be asked. But in our everyday life, we accept the authority. Just like we go to a doctor, you do not know. You have to accept whatever he's seeing. Or entrusting our life to the bus driver. So you have to depend on the bus driver. So he's your authority to take you to a certain place. And every science student accept authority of the books published by the scientist. You read that the child accepts his mother as an authority. You come to know that everything around him, who is his father, his uncle, his brother, his sister, only through. So there is she's the authority. So you should accept the authority. Even if you are very, very learned. From newspaper, radio, you find what is happening. And learn dance or music, you need a driver, karate, anything. And we need a pen. We have to have a spiritual sign. We have to have a guru, a spiritual master to impart with the knowledge. So how do you recognize the spiritual authority? The parampara. Hare Krishna, I hope you can hear. Evam parampara prapta, evam rajarshi. So because the God, the originator of the parampara, is perfect, he can give perfect knowledge. And because every guru in the parampara simply repeats, just like the postman, he delivers the letter intact. He does not delete or does not edit. So same thing a guru should, he could explain that is different, but the knowledge that is given by Krishna, you cannot challenge Krishna that is wrong. You have to accept his words as it is, as he is saying. So in the parampara, the student's relationship is not just with his own spiritual master, but also with the spiritual master of his spiritual master and his spiritual master. And so on. So it is an unbroken chain of masters. This chain of masters in which a particular guru hears and speaks the truth is called the Sampradaya. Sampradaya is one of the four Sampradaya, Vaishnava. So that is that I told you that Lakshmi Sampradaya, Sri Sampradaya, Brahma Sampradaya, Rudra Sampradaya, and Kumara Sampradaya. Sanak Sanatan Sanandam. So this is Kali Yuga. So Ramacharya from Sri Sampradaya, Madhvacharya Brahma Sampradaya, Vishnu Swami from Rudra Sampradaya, Mark Swami from Kumar Sampradaya. They are the leaders, the original ones. So what are the qualifications of the Guru? You should not be challenged at ease, but he should be able to teach so student to all the Vedic regulatory authorities. Like he should not be. So Vedic scripture, he accepts all the Vedic scripture. He is able to explain them clearly. And not some gymnastic exercising, some kind of yoga. Defy the Veda. One should not defy the Veda by declaring, I am God. So many people are there. They just say, I am God. Just like, and you also become God. I am God, you are God. And this is such a bogus philosophy. Such a bogus, and it leads to degradation. And there are many people like that. So any person who seriously desires real happiness must seek a bona fide spiritual master and take shelter of him by initiation. The qualification of a bona fide guru is that he has realized the conclusions of the scripture by deliberation and is able to convince others to these conclusions. Such great personalities who have taken shelter of the Supreme Godhead, leaving aside all material consideration, should be understood to be a bona fide spiritual master. His qualifications are: Guru must be a devotee of the Lord. He should be. A Guru cannot be purchased with any amount of money. He is not after wealth, woman, increasing followers. Once a wealthy man who would give regular donation to the Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj, then he was talking in the lecture, he was talking with his nearby friend. So Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati rebuked him. Do you think that you have purchased me with your donation, that you can do whatever you like during the discourse? Guru bestows not material benefit, but spiritual knowledge to his disciple. The Guru should not flatter his disciple for material facilities, for material security. He donates a lot of money. Let him be flattered. He could give more, or he could continue giving. That should not be the model. The Guru should know the sense of the scripture, but he need not be a Sanskrit scholar. Sarvashika, Nadi Sannivistu, Matra Smrti Vedesh Sarve Dharmayava Vidya Vedanta Krameta Vidyacha. If you come to the discipline section, Krishna, he gives us the knowledge, he gives us the remembrance, he gives us the forgetfulness. It is not up to Krishna. He depends on the Krishna. Can you share me with getting they started? The absolute truth is very not possible to explain. It's very easy for you to go and immediately sense. Krishna Supreme Personality of God. So many scholars do not even know this. The Guru should be by example. And so not by. So Guru, there are two kinds of Guru in your life. One is a Chaitya Guru. Chaitya Guru inside is Paramatma. He gives the direction also. Another is the external manifestation of the Chaitya Guru. It's the Guru from whom you take the Diksha. Both are necessary. Guru must be sense of control. Vacha Vedam Sattva Vedam. And such a Guru who could control all these senses, he could take the disciples all over the world. Sarvam Apimam Abhimsa Shishya. Guru should be decorated with all saintly qualities. Tiksha, Karunika, Shuhada Sarva Dehina, Ajata Shatru, Sadhana Sadhu. Some symptoms of the sadhu are tolerant, merciful, friendly, all living entities. He has no enemies. He is peaceful. He abides by the scripture. And all his characteristics are sublime. The Guru should be engaged 24 hours in the service of Krishna. Krishna Tasya Bhagavatam. Sapatam Kirtiyam. We should be chanting, kirtan, preaching. Sapatam Kirtiyam. Krishna Tasya Bhagavatam. Namastasya Bhagavatam. So once Srila Prabhupada made the Beatles in London. One of them, English, asked me, among the many preachers of Bhagavad Gita, who is bona fide? That was the question, and who is the bona fide preacher of Bhagavad Gita? Srila Prabhupada replied, Bhagavad Gita is the word of Krishna. So to recognize who is the bona fide preacher of Bhagavad Gita, we should check who is most addicted to Krishna. So who is addicted to Krishna? He is the perfect Guru. He could so Guru must be right Guru, all of this Guru, Guru knowledge, knowledge, not conclusions, not Guru should be based on the science of God, cannot be purchased with the amount of money. Guru best could not material benefit, but his future knowledge will Guru should not benefit. Guru should know the scripture. Guru not necessarily that he is to know the Sanskrit. He should not be not necessarily that he should be a Sanskrit scholar. The Guru should be by example. He must sense of control. Guru should be decorated with all saintly qualities. Guru should be engaged 24 hours. That's the this is there is always a check and balance system. The Guru Parampara. Now I will give some story of the basketball in the last. We should really, for example, surrender. Anukudash, what is surrendering? Anukudash Sankalpa, Kudash Vardanam, Rakshakshati Vishnu. Full faith that Krishna will protect me just like Lama. Gopaturapre, we should accept it as our maintainer, like a woman accepts her husband, as that he will maintain me, whatever necessary and protect me. Same thing. And then Atma Nikshepa Karmandi. Atma Niksha means we should throw out in front of him, give everything to him. Like Bali Maharaj, he gave up everything. Okay, you measure, put on my head. Karpanya, and you should be very humble, humility. Not thinking that I am great, I have done it. So, Santa Shishin Vaishya Guru. So, how a Santa could be a disciple and Vaishya should be a Guru. There are many examples, just like Chintamani, Bilwa Mangal Thakur. Even Tulsidas and his wife, Bilwa Mangal Thakur, was very much attached. He was Rakhela, his step as a prostitute for his enjoyment. Even at night time, he went to her place when there was a lot of rain, and it was the day of his father's Shraddha. So he performed, and immediately rain at night time, midnight, and there was nobody, no boat. So he saw something floating, but it was a corpse, dead body. So he took that dead body, crossed over the river, very strict river. Then he saw how it could, because it was night time. He called on the name, but nobody listened. So he saw that there is a rope. So it was really a snake, climbed up, and then she was shocked. Chintamani said, "What is this? Are you good?" And she said, "Oh, there was a rope I think. How did you come to the window?" And then they went outside. It was a long snake. Could not see the car. And the boat was a big house that was full of the air, so that was floating. Position the fields of the air, and it can flow. In this way, Chintamani studied the same kind of flower which Krishna to unite with the Lord. So one should know the goal of life. The goal of life is to please the Supreme Personality of Godhead, not to go on the never mind you. So he left. He wears the set and goes, and he takes him as a
Hare, Hare Krishna. I think Prabhuji's connection got cut. It was
He's back.
breaking.
He's back, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Your voice was breaking and probably you're not frozen. You are muted, Prabhuji. Yeah.
okay. Is it okay now?
It's
Can you hear?
yeah, we can hear, but sometimes the voice is breaking little bit.
I need some better connection because of the Wi-Fi is not there. It's depend on the sales data. So if the data, sometimes there is no connection there, we get lost. But this
Oh. Hare Krishna Maharaj. We can't hear.
I don't know how it changes by itself. Changes automatically. I don't know why. I did not do anything, but it changes. So Bilamangal Thakur sees a beautiful merchant woman, and he goes to her house, and then her husband is a perfect devotee. He respected this man, Saffron Clark. He says to directly that I want to enjoy with your wife. Please let me stay with her. So he asks his wife that decorate yourself, go to a secluded room. He goes inside this Bilamangal Thakur. Then he says that again my mind is disturbing me. So mind is the cause of our suffering. Manaiva Manushyanam Karanam Bandha Moksha. Then later on he realized his mistakes and his lusty desire. He asked that Mata, please give me two hairpins. And he plus his eyes, both bleeding. Then he went out. Then he's chanting her, he's asking for Krishna, and he wanted to go to Vrindavan, but then Krishna comes and then hold his hand because he was calling her. Then he said that you could get out of my hand, you could go away, but you could not go away from my heart. So you should keep Krishna in our heart. So that way, so Bilamangal Thakur, Tulsidas, also this Chintamani, they all are, they are all like not prostitute, but Chintamani was prostitute, and she became a guru or this Shishya. And one also, Avadhut, Brahmin, he was really Dattatreya, but they call it in Bhagavatam. There is a story you could learn from from your environment, wherever you go, you learn how to practice, how he is doing, how others are doing, how animals are doing. You could learn from many gurus. There were 24 gurus of this Avadhut or Dattatreya. And then he goes to the place where there is Nini Maharaj. And then Nini Maharaj asked him, who are 9 Yogendra. And I mean, that's the example of this Dattatreya, who was Avadhut's wandering son or a saint. And then, and how did he learn? So one learning was from Pingala. That Pingala was a prostitute, and she was going out and she was decorated very well and looking, somebody customer may come, satisfy her, give a lot of money, a wealthy man may come. So she was going in and out. It was after midnight, and then she said that it is too much, I should leave. So she goes inside and teaches to the mind that if I would have attraction for the Supreme Lord, I would never be misused, and my mind should be focused on that. Then I should not have to do this kind of business. So she completely gave it up, and then became a devotee of the Lord. Same thing like you hear about Haridas Thakur, and a prostitute came to him to disturb him and to make him fall down by her beauty and gestures. But he was chanting 300,000 names of Lord daily, and she heard that. Because of the pure chanting and purity, she, after second day, she changed her mind. She revealed everything. She told her, please protect me. I'm so much fallen. I will go to so many hellish planets. So then he said that I knew about you and that you would come, but I wanted to make you a devotee. So he said that give up everything, shave your head, wear a white sari, sit inside. Like there was a tulsi plant. So he gave his cottage to this lady, and she became a devotee. Same thing you hear from Ragrari, that he was killing the animals half dead, half live, and how Narad Muni made him a devotee later on. So this Avadhut Brahman was given, who was Dattatreya. The same story was repeated by this 9 Yogendra, one of the 9 Yogendra, telling Nini Maharaj. So Guru could be like it. It's not just the Pingla, but there were many gurus, bhikshu. So there are, without teaching you, there could be your guru. Even the plants, weather, like one woman who was ready to be married, and then some tutors they came, but nobody was there. She was grinding the grain, and there was grinding, and there was she had bangles, and the bangles were shoved, hitting each other and producing a sound. She removed all the bangles. 2 bangles were there, still there. Then still there was a sound, and she removed one of them. So one should be really learn from this that to practice Krishna consciousness, one should not have too many people around or too many followers. If you are a devotee practice, like that, there are 24 like this gurus. Guru could be many gurus. Narad Muni story you all know that how he was Upabarhan. Upabarhan was a Gandharva in the like Indra's place, Swargalok, and then he was singing, but later on he was looking to a woman intensely, and his mind was not proper. He was cursed to become a son of a maid servant. So he became a son of a maid servant, and then, but he served the Vaishnava in this Chaturmash. This is also this Chaturmash time, and I don't know whether you have a time, but we can about that how this Kartik, it's a very special month Kartik is the name of the month. Kartika is Radharani. It is Radharani's month. Radharani's mother's name was Kirtida Sundari. And so Kirtida Sundari, by that name Kirtida, her name was Kritika. And Kritika, originally began Kartik. It's Kartik month, and it is a month for Radharani. It is a month for devotion. There are many things that we should observe or we should take care of all of those. So in a few minutes I will tell about that. So Narad Muni, later on by serving, he could see that his mother died and he was left, and then he again was born again as the son of Lord Brahma. In this way, so he is our spiritual master, the proper person, and we should follow him in all our ways. So first thing, just read about this Kartik month. It is a very special month. You get thousands of times more benefit. It's like a sale. If like there is something is $1,000 and you are getting $100, then you will go and buy it. So much crowd. So we should buy this month and follow this. So we should take a sankalp, wake up early, take a bath, for 12 tilaks, attend Mangal Aarti. You could do Mangal Aarti even at your home if there is no body. Is the our body is a like Paramatma is there. It is like a temple of God, and we should decorate it with the Gopi Chandan. Then we should pay obeisances in the temple and Manmana Bhavamatma Madhyaji pay obeisances in the temple full flat, like Danda Pranam or Sangha Pranam should be there. And then some people they do Dandavati Parikrama with this. Many times they do 108 in one place. It takes many months. In this way, one Dandavati Pranam is equal to 10 Ashwamedh Yajna, which cannot do otherwise. But Dandavati Pranam gives the same result as 10 Ashwamedh Yajna. This is from the scripture. And so we should chant about Narsim Kavach, Narsim Aarti, Ugra Veera Mahavish, Gunantam Prabhu, Narsimam Vishnam Badram, Mratir Namame. Tulsi Seva, Deep Dan to Tulsi, Deep Dan to the deities, and Jalarpan. And we should have some class on the Tulsi also. Grantha Seva means we should read Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, or listen. Padna, you study. Adhyan. So that should be there. Chanting the name of the Lord. That is individual seva is chanting, but Harir Nama Sankirtan, that is not individual, it is for the benefit of, and it should be done loudly, not in the mind. And we should read the Damodar Astak or Damodar is worshipped on this day in full of Kartik, because that is Damodar. And you all know about Damodar Leela. One should offer the lamb. It should be daily offered. And you could sing the Damodar Astak before, after, or during the Aarti. It's not that you cannot sing later on. You cannot sing. Because there is so much crowd, you don't have time to chant, you just have to offer like now. So many crowds is there. And once in Dhamvas or around a temple nearby, is a temple to Dhamvas. And by Srimati she give us the vast in Vrindavan, otherwise it's not easy. Certain austerity should be done. We should make tapo, but tapo should be done to please Krishna, not to get the attraction of somebody, like lying down on the farms or walking on the water, and these are nothing really. So Dhamvas, austerities, tapasya, brahmacharya, less talk on the phone or negative things should not be there, no complaints, no social media, speak less as much as no puzzle, and no aparat to anyone. And sometimes people say Smaranam is better, that you remember inside and you don't have to chant. But chanting starts from Shravanam Kirtanam. That is and later on, if you do it, then you will be able to remember. But not just remembering is not your goal. Chanting is your goal. Krishna hears his name, he becomes very happy. But if you are inside the heart, nobody else would go, would get any benefit. And we should give some dhan. There are 3 kinds of dhan. One is in mode of goodness, passion, and ignorance. Ignorance means you give 1,000 rupees to a man, can please give me I'm hungry. and he goes and drinks wine or goes to prostitute, then you get the result of those donations. Means sinful activity. The donation and passion that some rich man is giving to somebody, or the name, or voting, or become very popular, to become boss, somebody or adoration, distinction. Oh, he's a very, very kind man, very charitable. So those thoughts should not be there. It is mode of passion and mode of ignorance. I told you, giving to unworthy person and giving in sattva gun. So charity in sattva gun, you give somebody like the Brahman and Vaishnava, and you are giving. But the best is giving to Krishna, building temples, anna distribution, arranging Bhagavatam Katha, if your home are in the temple, book printing. So Prabhupada says, if you have money, print books. If you have money, build a temple. He told Ambarish Prabhu also that you buy, you build a temple. So he built a right temple. He purchased, then he helped in building this temple of the auditorium. He was running temple in other places also. Anyway, so there are many ways that we remember Krishna, Krishna consciousness. So we talked about why we should have a guru, why there should be a parampara. Because parampara, the knowledge will get lost. When this knowledge will get lost, then it is not a pure knowledge. How the body is suitable, the human body, there is no other body. Animals cannot learn, even demigods cannot learn. We should learn the science of Krishna consciousness in this human form of life, and that requires a guru, like in many other also, whether it is become a doctor or lawyer or anybody who needs a guru. Krishna also went to school with money, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to his guru, and although they may not learn, they are already what they show by Ram Bhagwan went to Ashtamani. In this way, we should have a guru, and we should talk about the qualification of the guru and qualification of the devotee, that we should be very, very eager to learn. That way he could start. So I will end here. Kartik Mantra ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Mandir ki jai, Radha Damodar ki jai, Yashoda Mata ki jai, Vrindavan Dham ki jai. So if you have any questions, I'm sorry that you could not hear properly, but I have to arrange something better. Okay?
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much.
Hare.
Like, I'm so sorry, but I couldn't hear. That's a different thing that we probably face because of the internet issues. But I gathered a lot of blissful knowledge from this lecture of yours. What I could gather, like in this lecture, there was 3 parts. First, why we should accept Guru, and how should we approach Guru, and what should be the qualification or qualities of a Guru. So these key questions were so blissfully answered. And so I have a question.
Okay, go ahead.
In the beginning, you mentioned one example of a ripened mango. If why the Guru Parampara is needed in that part. Like when the I couldn't get the example. Like, can you please explain?
Okay, I will tell you. See, if there is a ripe mango on the top of the mango tree, and then if it falls, or if you go and pluck, and then it won't be remain intact. It will get just bringing, and it will get damaged. It will become dirty. So if there is a line of people, they do in construction also. That they have some concrete or something, they go to the next person, then he goes to the next person. That way it is easy, you don't have to walk. There is a disciplined session who could give the intact knowledge, just like the postman does not change. Guru Parampara does not change the knowledge that is being given by Krishna to Brahma. And Brahma's knowledge is Tene Hrada Brahma Adi. he gave it to the sound vibration. So that is just a simple example that things remain in the knowledge is remain intact. If you focus, then again static condition. One should-
Gotcha.
So ripen the mango tree falls, it will break. You have to have a line of people who could handle it. And it will be intact. Same thing for our knowledge, spiritual knowledge. About knowledge about Krishna.
Thank you so much. Dear devotees, if you have any question, please feel
I
free.
can't hear you now.
Oh, can you hear me now? Can you?
Mother, I will call you later on. There is a class. I will call you later on. Hari Om. I will call you later on. Hari Om.
Okay, okay.
Okay. So
Yeah.
again, I'm not listening to you.
Oh, Maharaj Hemangi Gopeshwar Mataji has
Are
a.
you muted yourself? No sound.
Oh,
I can hear you, Mataji.
okay. Hemangi Mataji, can you pose your question to Maharaj if he can hear you?
Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you for giving me the opportunity. Hare Krishna Maharaj, thank you
Cannot
for
hear
the
you.
class.
So I don't know what to do.
We can text.
Okay.
We can write
Yes.
in the chat the questions.
Yes, Mataji. Please go ahead and put your question in the chat.
No sound at all. I can
Hare
see
Krishna
you. I
Maharaj.
can see your lips moving, but there is no sound. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Can you hear my words?
yes, yes, yes. We can.
Maharaj can hear you. I cannot hear you.
Oh,
He can hear each other too, but I cannot hear you. So must be some problem. If somebody else can try to speak and see,
yeah.
Indulekha.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Are you able to hear me?
Let me get close by. Hello.
Hare
I'm putting
Krishna
in my
Maharaj.
ear. Canada. Somehow there is some problem. Let me go to the and see if something has changed. Let me go to settings. Wi-Fi off. Status bar. Setting is okay.
It is probably because of. Yes.
Maybe you can disconnect.
And reconnect.
What I should disconnect?
The
Should
from
go back and ring again.
like from the.
Hello.
Sorry. From the Zoom call. From the Zoom.
Oh, from the Zoom I go out and then come back again.
Yes.
So you wait for me. I will do that. Okay.
Yes.
I will leave and then dial again. Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I can hear you now, but let me do that for everybody. Okay. So I'm just leave. Okay, can
Yes,
hello?
I can hear you, Maharaj.
I can. Okay, yeah, and I can hear you also. Okay, thank you. So if
Oh,
anybody has any other questions, comments, we can continue.
yes, Hemangi Mataji, you can speak out the question you want, or I can read the.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. Hare Krishna Maharaj, thank you for the class. I just wanted to
Hare
understand
Krishna,
the
Mataji.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah. So Maharaj, I wanted to understand the example you gave for the lady who was wearing the bangles and then she removed them one by one. I couldn't quite understand that example.
Maharaj dropped off, I think. Yeah. He's back now.
Yes, okay. So, yeah, I'm back again. Go ahead.
Yeah. Hare Krishna Maharaj, I just wanted to understand the example you gave about the lady who was wearing the bangles and then she slowly removed them till she had only one left. Can you please explain that example?
So, yes. Lady had so many suitors like her husband. They came when there was nobody in her home and she was grinding the grains. तो वो लोग समझेंगे कि ये गरीब लोग हैं, इनके यहाँ कुछ नहीं, इनको आटा दलना पड़ता है, आए गेस्ट के लिए कुछ चाहिए था, तो she had many bangles. So what she did, there was so much sound that they could hear. They will understand that she has to grind the grains. So she removed, but still, even with the two, still there was. So she removed, only left just one. So we should, for Krishna consciousness, we should not be in crowded place. Should be peaceful atmosphere. That is some of this. We could get knowledge from many things. They could be all our Shiksha gurus. So this Dattatreya 24 gurus, a bee and web from the like she had also like some honey bee and another kind of bee. Shiny like this. We should read on 11th chapter 8, between no Yogendra star. Srimad Bhagavatam. It does not say it was Dattatreya, but many other commentators like, and Dattatreya is a combination of Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh, sons of Atri Muni. Many people they worship Dattatreya as God.
Thank you, Maharaj. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Do anyone else who have any question, please raise hand. Till then, Maharaj, I have one more question. Can I ask?
Yeah, please go ahead. Okay.
As Maharaj, as you mentioned that it happens like Krishna gave the knowledge to Surya Dev Vivarshan, then the knowledge got lost again when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu left. Then Apasampradayas, 12 Apasampradayas grew up, and Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur has had to like remove all of them. So why that happened? Like, is it because of the material contamination in this world, or what means why this happened?
Different yugas, different kind of people. There were demon asuras and suras. Asuras are demons. So demonic mentality people come, and for different reasons, they want to be popular. They want to give their own philosophy. They don't want to accept Krishna as the supreme God. They are enemies of Krishna. They want to become Krishna. So many philosophies, impersonal philosophies are there, but Nirvishesha Shunyavadi. There is no God, or I am God, you are God. Worship me. In this way, sometimes they say that I am God, but I am covered by material energy. So to become again, once I remove the material energy, I will become God again. So material energy is higher than Maya, material energy is Maya. So Maya is higher than you. So how you could be God? If you are God, then you have to run to a dentist for their toothache. Marare, I'm just dying with the pain. So why? God does not go to a dentist or anybody for his cure. Okay. Again, the same thing happening. I can't hear you.
Yeah, now I was muted. I unmuted myself, Maharaj.
Okay.
So beautiful, Maharaj.
I can hear you.
So much. Yes, sir. Dear TV.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Dear Maharaj, I don't see any more hand raised. Oh, yes, Shri Radhe.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Maharaj. Just wanted to say Hare Krishna. It was very nice to see you again. You're giving class from Vrindavan, na? Or?
No, I'm here in Khargone, Madhya Pradesh.
Okay. This is Sri Hari Radha Devi Dasi from US. Thank you so much for coming and joining. Very nice to hear from you. Hare Krishna.
I thank you also for joining. It was just your name came in the list. So
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Okay, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Maharaj.
Krishna.
Accept my humble obeisances.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much,
Namo
Maharaj.
Bhagavate.
Very, beautiful class and very nice examples, Maharaj. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me an opportunity.
Yeah.
So I hope I can start in Hindi also. So your parents and others can listen. Okay.
Yes, Maharaj. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. And sometime during April, I plan to come and travel. Maybe I will stop by in Charlotte.
Wonderful. Nice. We want to have your association, Maharaj. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Maharaj Sushmita Mataji also offered obeisances to your lotus feet and saying you thank you.
Okay. May my happy Kartik month and that she can grow in her devotional service more and more through this opportunity. It's a special opportunity. Kartik month, Purushottam month, very special mercy of Krishna that for people who are fallen, who cannot follow all the rules and regulations, at least they could do only Kartik and get all the benefits for thousands of lives. That's good.
Yes, Maharaj. Please give us blessings so that we can follow this Kartik month nicely.
We always remember Krishna and never forget him and do more and more austerities to please Krishna, not to please our senses. People do so much austerity anyway, but that is for their pleasure, their sensual pleasure. But austerity for Krishna is always playing, even little swalpam api asya dharmasya trayate mahapaya. Even a little bit on this path, it is written, and it will remove all fear from future to degrade yourself, to degrade, take birth in lower expresses of life. So it's all the mercy of Krishna in such month. People love Krishna. Always thank you so much. You are exactly devotee, but I can bless you anyway.
Hare Krishna. Mataji, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, but I cannot
Yes,
hear
I can hear.
Maharaj.
Yes.
Okay. We can close in now. Let's pay our obeisances.
Yes.
On the
No, I'm
Vaishnava.
listening. I'm hearing.
Yeah. Let's pay our obeisances to all the Vaishnavas. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyo patitana
Bhavebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha.
Anantakoti
Vaishnavavrind ki jai.
Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe,
Jai.
Jai. Samik Rishi Maharaj ki
Jai.
Radhe
Dhन्यवाद
Radhe.
महाराज हरे कृष्णा
Hare Krishna
Hare
Maharaj.
Krishna,
Dhanyapada
Gauranga,
Maharaj.
Nityananda,
Gauranga
Nityananda.
Nityananda.
Gauranga, Nityananda.
Radhe Radhe.
Hare
Thank you so much, dear
Krishna.
devotees. We'll end the call.